Hey guys, Thunderset here, showing you a new elemental hero, Grand Merge. So, he's what we're getting from this latest event, him and a new spell card called Double Hero Attack. This card's a little harder to use. Now, let me tell you, I had to get the guaranteed version of this card. So, I've spent about 15,000 of the coins on the lottery, didn't get a single Grand Merge. I got 7 copies. One of them was glossy of the other ultra rare. I got 5, obviously 1 glossy of Double Hero Attack, but I did not get a single version of Grand Merger. I had to get through the 5th round to get my 1 copy. So if I had 2 copies of him, I'd probably replace the Great Tornado and just run 2 copies of him, 2 copies of Brave Neos, a Core, and a Thunder Giant. But for right now, we have a Tornado, Brave Neos, Grand Merge, Core, and Thunder Giant. So as you're noticing, the extra deck is 6 bigger. All you gotta do is 100 synchro summons. Everyone's running 6 Sams anyway, so you're just synchro summoning, it's gonna work. And yeah, no, 6 extra deck. Just that one little extra makes such a big difference, and it's great quality of life. It lets us work in things like Thunder Giant. Usually you can't get Thunder Giant in there, but we're starting. So anyway, the new card, what Grand Merger does, you just fuse 2 normal hero monsters, and he will gain their attack, or I'm sorry, he gains their level times 300, and that's his attack, their combined level. When he destroys a monster, you contribute him and special summon any of your fusion heroes, ignoring their effect and just summoning them that turn. Pretty cool, pretty crazy stuff. He's a fun little card. So the other new card we're using is Double Hero Attack. If you control a fusion monster that lists Elemental Hero Neos, you can target a hero in your graveyard and special summon them. Now, a mistake a lot of people will make with this is they'll try to use it the very same turn they summon their Neos. You can't special summon the turn you summon your Neos, so you can't rely on that kind of timing. But anyway, so with Grand Merge, we're using some extra heroes who are normal beyond our normal Neos. He's generally the one you're going to want to do because his level's so high. We're using a normal Poly Engine with 2 Miracle Fusions. Miracle Fusion's really good in this deck. I don't know if I really showed it in any of the replays, but it's super useful. Then we're using a bunch of scattered heroes. We have 1 King of the Swamp, 1 Solid Soldier, 2 Blazemen to search our polys, and then Avian, Clayman, and Sparkman. So we have so many low level 4s, we're using my monster cards, which as long as you have 6 or more level 4 monsters with different names, you'll be more likely to grab a low level monster. And we're also using Unexpected Die that'll let us choose any one of our low level normal heroes to come out and maybe make a Thunder Giant or something specific, maybe a Grand Merge, and then yeah, normal Neos engine. So it's pretty fun, it's pretty fast, it's pretty tricky. The extra deck slot, the 6 slots making a difference. It's pretty cool replays. I hope you guys enjoy. Eventually I'll have farmed this second Grand Merge, but till then, enjoy guys. So Merge is pretty cool, Merge is pretty useful. It's just the best way to play him is obviously gonna be with Neos because he's a normal hero with a huge level, but Brave Neos and Merge feel like they're kind of competing because they both have to destroy a monster to get their effect, and it's kind of rough. So here we're starting with a Miracle Fusion. We have a Solid Soldier. He can special summon our Blazeman and still get Blazeman's effect, so it's pretty cool. We have our Neos obviously too. Get our Poly, so we have all 3 versions of our fusion. Start with the Neos fusion, nothing too fancy. Pretty big field. End our turn. Fighting a Yubel player. He summons a Nephthys. I think the biggest one. Yep. Activates his effect. Targets 2 cards. We use Neos Fusion, so we're okay. Sorry, let me fix the camera. Then swings and destroys our Brave Neos after his Neos Fusion was already used. Unexpected Die is not live right now. we use Miracle Fusion, which is actually a really good card in this deck. We get our Grand Merge with his tippy top attack. That's 2 Neoses. He's 4,200. This boy's 2,500. Here we get our Thunder Giant. He swings through. So Grand Merge, when he destroys a monster by battle, you can tribute him, special summon another fusion monster, ignoring its summoning effects, and it can swing this turn. He can swing this turn. Everything's good. And he threw a Neos into the deck. That's how he was that strong. So super fast, super cool plays, guys. Hope you enjoy. So here we're facing a Leo. I don't think he's using any specific interesting skill or anything. My monster cards, it's actually really useful because we don't run that many monster cards, so it's good to have a few in our hand. We start with Unexpected Die. So in our Clayman, we have our Clay and Sparkman. But I don't think that's what we go for. I think we go for a Merge. Nope, we do go for Thunder Giant. So we come out with the Thunder Giant, do our Neos Fusion, 2 big monsters out, now we're good to go. And he's a big threat too, because you don't want him to get his effect off effectively. So here we're fighting a Karakuri. He's going through your bread and butter of all the Karakuri. He's got all the super rares in play. He's got his draw 2. He's got everything he needs. So we're just sitting back waiting on our heroes. He did the level augment, he's got the normal summon, he's doing all the regular Karakuri plays. So he's searching his deck, he's thinning his deck, he's getting the draw tokens, he's doing all that good stuff. Here comes his Synchro Summon. It's the Buri. He brings out his boy, draws 2. Sets 1, decides to attack, kills my giant Thunder hero, then swings at me with my own Brave Neos. Probably not the best play ever. Pull nothing, swing into his Buri. He doesn't really have an out, I guess. But here, important, it's not the turn we summoned Neos, so our double hero attack is live. Use our double hero attack, he comes out, he's able to swing. We searched that with the Neos effect also, so pretty useful, pretty cool. He's normal summons another Ninishi. It's not really much he can do over these monsters, so he scoops, and we continue on. So if I had another merge, I would play another merge, but like I said, it's just not giving me anything. I can't believe I got 0. I got 7 copies of the other Ultra Rare before I got any copies of this. So my monster cards, he's using Aroma Strategy. You would think that was Hazy, but I don't think this is Hazy. He sets 3, ends turn, that's how you know it's not Hazy. Here we throw away our King of the Swamp. We have a lot of normal monsters and Neos in our hand, so we use our Fusion, bring out the biggest Grand Merge we can merge. Very grand, 4,200. Then we use our Neos Fusion. There's the Psychic Witch. He is a psychic player. We use his search because we cannot special summon the turn we use Neos, so his effect would not work. Here he's getting his effect, his tracker comes out. He uses the other Psychic Tuner, that guy. I don't know what his name is. Psychic Commander. He's a Psychic Nightmare, guess the spell card. Gets 4,000 over our Neos. We use Neos Fusion though. Here we go. Get a Blaze Man, he's pretty good. Choose not to use the poly we just searched. It'll be a backup play. Now we're going to use his effect. So attack him with the 4,200. Use his effect. Bring out Core for nothing. 2,700. 3,000. But he's using King's Consonants. That negates the attack and brings out a fusion monster. He brings out the Stardust Charge Warrior. That ends our turn. But what killed him was Core's effect. If Core attacked and is still on the field, you get to destroy one monster. So Core's able to kill him. We use Miracle Fusion. Get out another Brave Neos just from a Miracle Fusion alone. Huge monsters swinging away. Good stuff, guys. Versus Mokuba. I think I know what this is. I think I don't want this replay, but let's see. So this is a pretty basic hand. We start with Unexpected Die. Clayman, Avian, Blazeman. Lots of heroes, 3 heroes in our hands. Getting our Poly with our Blazeman. Going to Poly into Grand Merge. Not our strongest Grand Merge. 3300. Second strongest. Then we use our Neos Fusion to bring out our Brave Neos. He's going to Canadia the big boy. Then use Unending Nightmare. He also activates the Canadia. We kill the Canadia. We don't attack because he's Mokuba and he's probably using Kabucore Bling. He doesn't care. He uses his own Unending Nightmare to trigger his own Kabucore Bling. He sets a Gear Town, uses a Galaxy... Sorry, let me fix the view. So he summons a Reactor Dragon, sets a back row. We use Neos Fusion to stop that from hurting us. Now, we send the King of the Swamp, use this Poly. We're gonna fuse with even our face down monster, make anything we want, and he scoops, guys, quick.